So hello. Welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe and also support my small business at latricelimited.com. So we're going to be talking about Brittney Griner and how much THC she had, which was her hash oil. So I did a video prior to this in terms of, Brittney Griner may possibly be getting 10 years in a Russian prison. So this is kind of like a follow-up to that. So in that video, I was talking about it and I'm like, well, how much did she have? No one is giving us numbers. What's the quantitative value? I mean, what did she have? How much is it worth? I mean, what's going on, right? So I stumbled across an article today, and it was talking about how much Brittney Griner had, because I'm actually going to read about the Russian law and whatnot. All right. So here's the thing. It says, can you possess and use cannabis in Russia? It says Russia's government takes a tough stance on possession or use of cannabis. Both are illegal in accordance with the Article 228 of the country's criminal code and are punishable with a fine or a prison sentence. All right. So it depends on how much you have, whether it's just a fine or you get, X amount of years in prison. In 2012, the penalties can be deferred if the offender is found to have a drug problem. So it also says possession of up to 6 grams is regarded as an administrative offense. Let me reread that. Possession up to 6 grams is regarded as an administrative offense. Anything above 7 grams is a criminal offense. However, there are reports of people being arrested for cannabis possession only to have authorities exaggerate the amount of cannabis they were caught with. For example, for large-scale possessions, the following punishments may be given. All right, large scale. So this is over that 6 gram, 7 gram. All right. A fine up to 40,000 rubles, the equivalent amount of 3 years of the offender's wages or salaries. All right. You get to work, 480 hours. You get possibly 2 years of like community service kind of thing, or you could end up in jail for 3 years. All right. Now you could have more time than that, but this is something that is interesting. All right, right here, Brittney Griner only had 0.7 grams of THC. All right, so as I said, she had hash oil, which is it's very potent and has a high concentration of THC. All right, and what I said in that previous video was it was probably right here. All right. This is probably how much she had. She had 0.7 grams of THC. 0.7, which is supposed to be a fine, because you could fine or imprison, but they're saying, oh, well, up to 10 years. Nah, it's not even supposed to be 3 years, because this is an administrative offense. All right. This is not a criminal offense. This is administrative. All right. So I seen a tweet, and it's this person that said Victoria Kirby York, and they ended up saying, they said, day one of the Brittney Griner trial revealed that the State Department has been saying what they've been saying is true. BG is being wrongfully detained, Brittney Griner, obviously. The customs agent said that they found 0.7 gram of THC, whether planted on hers, whatever the case may be. She should be facing a fine, not 4 months in jail, or whatever their sentencing may be that they decide to give to her. And as I said, the appeal is like it's like less than 1%. I think it's like 0.1 or something like that. For appeal rates, that's how low it is over there. All right. Now, and this is what I've been saying. I'm like, I just don't think that she has had. I mean, you're making it seem like she had this much of this THC oil, and that's what it is, and she's doing some large scale trafficking. All right. But you only had 0.7. Fine her, I don't know, fine her $1,000. Boom. And the problem is solved, whatever. But this is a political ploy. They're making this a political situation. All right. Oh, now we got one of your people. Oh, someone slipped up. I don't personally think it was planted. It could have been. Definitely. I don't personally think it was. I just think it was, it was a minuscule amount. I think it was just, kicking it with your people, whatever. And then, man, I forgot it. I forgot to throw it out. I thought I threw it out, but I didn't. I think it was something like that. And that's why it was so small. But 0.7 grams, get out of here, yo. This is what I'm talking about. So this isn't just like, oh man, because I've seen people, well, you break the law, well, the law says that you're only supposed to be getting a fine, and it's not, you ain't supposed to be paying $100,000. You're supposed to be paying like, I think it's like $700 and something, if that's what the rubles amount to. So let's just round it up. Let's just say you get $1,000 fine. All right, $1,000 fine. Not not 3 years, 4 months, 10 years in prison. That's not what you're supposed to be getting. So this is, so that refutes those people that says like, oh, well, you shouldn't have been having it. Granted, yes, you shouldn't be having it, but you should not, the punishment should match the crime. Okay. $1,000 fine. Boom. All right. Go back to America. But it's more than that. It's a deeper situation than that. Let me know what you guys think about this. Did you guys know that that's how much she had? I would like to know your thoughts and opinions. And until then.